The more we get automation and robotics into the operation, do you see the training curve reduce and go down?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think that's one of the biggest selling points to this kind of technology with some of picking processes. For example, we do a lot of goods to person solutions. It's what we're quite well known for.
Sure.
And training can be same day you can have people picking to rate. Whereas when you're used to maybe more of a manual environment with batch picking and maybe carts around the warehouse, people need to learn, where do I go to find this? Where am I scanning it? What are these products like? So it takes a little bit more time to really learn the products, the processes. So with automation, you're basically simplifying a lot of the processes and removing a lot of the either physical, or with the software, you're taking out some of the thoughts that need to go into it and just keeping operations a little bit more simple. So typically with training, you can reduce the training time, which is great. And that also
Mhm.
means a huge cost savings when you start looking at, you can train, maybe put your experienced people in a certain area where you might adapt to maybe more manual processes to help with peak season, and then put the newer, maybe short-term labor there to help where it's more simplified for them. And it just makes it a smoother process overall.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's great call out there. And the cost, right, associated with that training is such a big factor too, as well, because it's time invested. And oftentimes when you get temporary holiday workers, they don't always last the whole holiday, right? They may
Yeah.
decide they want to stop showing up for work. I know certainly in my experience when I was a warehouse manager, we had somebody a couple times just say, "Oh, I'm going to the bathroom," and they never come back, right? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's very interesting. And that training portion, while it takes time, right, but that time equals that cost and money, right? You're investing into them. So the easier to make that train, the better. And obviously the cost you can reduce over time. So very interesting there.